moving on. Moving on is such a small word, but a very hard thing to do, especially if the one you move on to is a person you love. There are different reasons why you have to move on, and there are also different ways to love. You're going to ask me, how has the way I love changed the fact that I will move on? The way love can change the reason you will move on is because, for example, you love someone but you never told them. So if they find someone else that they love, they won't know that they hurt you since you never told them about your feelings. The reason you would move on is because you realize you have no chance but to be happy that the person you like is happy. Since if you actually love someone, their happiness would be more important to you than your own. When you finally move on, you realize that you never had a chance with them, but you were still hoping. So you realize it was your fault since it's like you hoped for nothing since there was never a chance. The other way of love is wherein you actually were together, but there are different kinds of problems in a relationship. Why it did not work out. There is one wherein both sides understand that they both were not meant for each other and that they were better off as friends, since they both found someone else or they both lost the connection they had. The worst case scenario, or the one wherein one person in the relationship cheats or treats their partner badly, like abuse the love they get from the partner. And it is a very hard thing to move on from if you were the one that loved them, even their imperfections, but they did not do the same to you. In the process of moving on, you will regret and sometimes blame yourself or your ex on the reason you are on that situation. But when you finally move on, you'll feel relief and thankful for your ex, since because of the mistake on loving someone who would just hurt you, you were able to learn something about love. So I will tell you now that moving on might be a hard thing, but when you are able to do it, it will feel like freeing yourself from your never stop loving, since there is no use in having a heart that you can use but you do not use it, since everyone is not the same. So give them a chance. By yours truly, Jamin.